Is there any film which will stay with you forever?
Well, in my opinion, it'd have to be The Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
Thank you.
What has been the worst film you've ever seen in the cinema or at home?
Probably has to be Transformers 2, I think, maybe. Another one was, this is my own personal opinion, don't judge me for it, but Batman vs Superman. I just wasn't a big fan of the film. I know some people are. Didn't really enjoy it that much. Just too long and too shit, so.
What movie can you remember watching as a child that you really enjoyed?
One movie I definitely remember is Cars. I think it was one of the first films I saw as a child. Maybe, and Finding Nemo, actually. Finding Nemo. I changed my answer, it's Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo is the best animation film of all time I've ever seen. As a child.
Is there any series of films that you're looking forward to?
Punisher, and just recently finished last night Stranger Things Season 2, which is really good, and I'm both really excited to see Punisher, because I like his story. I think, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, in my opinion, it'd have to probably be Grand Tour Season 2. Been waiting for that one for a while, so quite excited. It's coming out in a couple of weeks.
If you could make a movie of your choice, what movie or film would you make?
Would it be, do you mean like remake? Is that what you mean? Like if you
Can
could,
be,
if
yeah.
Or
you-
like a
if you
reboot.
could, like if you could remake a series.
Like film.
Yeah, film, that's it. Remake wise, I'd probably, I don't know. Personally, I think films are out there and they kind of, you can't really change them to be better films because we've already got that, but I'd probably change Transformers
Mhm.
after one, just
Yeah.
to make it any
Well,
kind of better film.
in my opinion, I'd probably change Batman vs Superman and make it a lot better instead of the, it's just the way. I just think it wasn't, the film that it should have been. I mean, it's
Ooh.
been out there for years.
If
so,
I may add,
yeah.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'd say Suicide Squad.
Big disappointment.
Yeah.
I mean,
Another
everyone,
DC film that's
yeah,
just been
everyone was excited for it, and it just turned out to be disappointing again.
maybe Avengers Age of Ultron. Wasn't a big fan.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I don't
It
really
was-
think that needs to be touched. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
think it could be more
it
so.
has to be in there. So
But yeah, definitely Batman vs
yeah,
Superman.
definitely
BVS.
Batman vs Superman. Yeah.
Do you think going to the cinema is the same as when you went to the cinema as a child?
Probably not, just because there's just not many good films coming out. It's just a different experience, and I'd rather sit at home on a comfy sofa and sit in really uncomfortable chairs for 2 hours. And it's just, I don't like, if it's a really good film and it seems to be worth watching, I'd go to the cinema, because it's probably TV screen wise, it's a better experience. But if you're just looking for a long film to watch, you just want to watch it comfortably and not really worry about getting on there on time, getting the right seats and everything. I think I'd rather just watch it at home.
I mean, in my opinion, I prefer the experience and the kind of not really atmosphere, but of the cinema, just because it's just you just get kind of taken away, don't you, when you're in there for a couple of hours. So, but the thing is with cinemas now, they're just getting ruined by people just talking and being on their phone. So it's not really the same experience anymore. But
Sweet Rappers,
oh yeah, you got that right.
the
Yeah.
whole film. God damn it.
Okay, is there any director or company that you really dislike?
Dislike.
Any director?
Who's the guy that worked on Batman vs Superman?
Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
He'd probably have to be one of them, in my opinion.
I don't dislike him.
He's good with visuals. He's just not good
I
with
dislike his
storytelling.
films. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's not
dislike
good with
his
storytelling.
Story. Movie companies, probably Warner Bros. Because they just
Yeah, they
like,
kind of just
ruin everything.
yeah. Well,
They
because the
latch
company
onto a
just
TV,
takes over the whole film, don't they? So they
Like
just
Harry
want
Potter,
what they want.
They could latch onto it and just squeeze out
Exactly,
so much
they
money.
just-
It's
yeah.
just probably Warner Bros up there. Universal and Disney are pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, they're doing some good films like this,
So-
so it'd have to be Warner. I agree.
Yeah,
I
Warner
agree.
Bros.
Are movies getting better or worse?
It
Depends.
depends on
Yeah.
subject matter, really. I mean,
Superhero movies.
Recent.
Well,
Reese's ain't better.
There's
Right?
so many. There's so many. Well, obviously the
I
superhero
think
films have got better during time because of the effects, but they're kind of just fleshing. They're just making so many lately that we just
when you
kind
go
of get
to
bored
watch-
of it. Really.
When
I
you go
mean,
to watch a film, it's like a 1 in 10 chance. Out of like the 10 films that you'll see, there'll be one that you really enjoy, and the other 10 will just be money that you're just giving, and you sit there and watch it and go, well, that was just really
Yeah.
boring and didn't really have any interesting story. And
I mean,
they're fillers between
yeah,
the big
exactly.
movies.
Yeah, and there's not really any directors now that actually get their own point of view across. It's always
Yeah.
they're always taken over by the
Yeah.
company and what they want. So
That's why I think Batman, The Dark Knight. That
that's
series,
that's
one
why
of the
it's a
best.
great film because
Yeah.
it was all Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did it his own way. But yeah, I generally think films are not getting any better, apart from maybe one or two, and I just don't think it's worth going to
Paying the money.
For, yeah, paying for
giving
it,
them money.
unless it's a massive film. Like I'm pretty sure Star Wars is gonna be okay,
Yeah, cool, sure.
and I'm pretty sure Justice League might be okay. I'm hoping it is, but just because it is a pretty big storyline in the comics.
It shouldn't just be okay though, should it?
No, it should be
a great,
amazing.
amazing film. But
But we'll have to wait and see.
exactly.
Do you prefer going to the cinema or waiting and watching a film at home?
Oh, definitely going to the cinema any day of the week.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't want to pay the prices nowadays, which I do, but
It depends on what film.
it depends on the film, obviously.
Yeah. If it's like like I saw Blade Runner, and definitely
Oh,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
definitely.
watch that at home.
No, that's definitely
It's
an
a cinema
experience
experience.
with
It's a
yeah.
cinema experience, I think.
And what is your favourite movie right now?
Right now,
Oh, wow, that's a
I'd
question.
definitely say Blade Runner. At the moment, a film that I could rewatch right now, I could probably rewatch Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, probably. Well, what do you mean right now? Do you mean any film that I've
Any
enjoyed
film.
right now?
Yep.
Yeah, it'd have to be probably the original Blade Runner or Clockwork Orange, or any of the Kubrick's
Yeah.
films, because they're just enticing
Yeah.
films. Okay, well, thank you for coming. I've got a few questions to ask you two. Hope you can answer them fairly.
Mhm.
What is, in your opinion, your favourite films at the moment?
At the moment, I'd say Thor Ragnarok. Really.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's probably by far the best one.
I'm a big fan of Thor at the moment. Most recent film that I've seen in the cinema, so has to be favourite film right now too.
What would you say your favourite movie genre is?
Oh, I'd say probably action adventure, I guess, just because they're exciting.
Mine's probably going to be action and crime.
Okay.
I'd
Cool,
say it's between action and crime, and
Mhm.
I'd say crime thrillers are also really good.
Good choice.
Um,
Which genre of films do you dislike the most? Okay, maybe we should stop. Okay, we got to stop. Which genre of films do you dislike the most?
say crappy romance comedies that come out at the end of the year or Christmas time. There's no need, just really bad films.
I'm kind of similar. I'm not really a fan of romantic films at all, or sometimes even sci-fi films that go too far. I'm not a big fan of those either.
Okay. Do you think sequels are necessary?
For some films, I think sequels are definitely more for TV series, definitely. But films-wise, I think, especially the animation films, when they bring out sequels, we all know they're not going to be great. I think there's just some hint when they just bring another one out and you just go, the main story that everyone was interested in, it's over and it's not needed anymore. And they're just, I guess, money. It's money, isn't it?
Yes. the second films are never really good, are they? There's no number 2 films that no one
Terminator
really
2.
likes a lot.
Terminator 2.
Yeah, Terminator is an
But
exception.
what they should do, I mean, I might be wrong, but what they could do sometimes is what they would do is change the director and the crew that make the film. Why don't they just keep, if the film was a success, then just keep the crew that made the first one.
Okay. Do you think Hollywood should reboot franchises?
It depends. I think it's more of a fan following that want rebooted franchises. If it's not got a massive fan following, I don't think. Like Blade Runner, there wasn't going to be a sequel, was there?
No.
There wasn't meant to be, but I think they saw an opportunity of such a famous film that was really enjoyed by most people, and I think they took the opportunity and they did it well as well. They didn't, just half-ass it and just do it, and they did it well.
Charlie?
Most movies I feel should be left, but sometimes they work.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Thanks. Oh, sorry. Do you think cinemas will go out of business because of piracy?
No, I think they make so much money off of popcorn and cinema seats that one person a week would probably do alright, because they'll probably charge them like 50 quid. So
Yeah.
I don't think they'll ever go out of business. I think they'll become a lot less popular. Like video stores, like Blockbuster and stuff like that, completely went out of business because they just weren't. People
Well,
could
raking
get
in the money.
Yeah, people could get the films from online at that point, and I think cinemas were definitely at the time that good films that people wanted to watch in the cinema.
Charlie, any opinions on that?
Yes, I think that cinemas will never go out of business, because if you think about it, like, you get charged a tenner each time you see a film, and that's not just you, that's the whole cinema. Plus, every day they have many showings, so I feel like they'll never go out of business. Maybe one day, but not right now, since the prices are so high.
Okay. And are there any upcoming movies that you're looking forward to?
Coming up films, I guess Justice League and Star Wars were the main ones. Obviously Thor technically hasn't come out, but we saw it early, and I think technically, as it is an upcoming film, I think Thor would be a good one.
Charlie?
I'm really looking forward to Justice League. Not much else.
Not much else?
Not much else, really. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Right.
It's your time.